Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, I'm going to be talking about senior relationship advice. And this topic comes from a question that was asked by one of our community members. This community member wrote, "I'm a 72-year-old woman and my husband is 79. My issue is this. For 14 years, I have been caring for my husband who had a stroke. I did everything for him, including getting up at night to help him go to the bathroom. The sex life pretty much ended when he had the stroke. However, he never said thank you or even acknowledged what I had done for him over the years. Now he's gone, and I'm feeling resentful. I feel like I wasted my life with a selfish man. At times, I wish I could go back and do things differently. If I had my life to live again, I would not marry him. But now it's too late. What can I do?" Signed, Feeling Used. Oh, my heart goes out to you, feeling used. Thank you for your vulnerability. It sounds like you are experiencing some intense emotions, and it must be very painful to feel resentment towards your late husband. You poured 14 years of your life into caring for him. That's an incredible amount of time and energy. And it sounds like you did so without receiving the appreciation that you deserved. It's understandable why you might feel resentful. You say that you wish you could go back in time and not marry him, but think about this for a moment. Even if you could go back knowing what you know now, would you really change it? Would you not marry him and then not have the 14 years that you did have? Would you rather have the time before the stroke when he needed you less and when there was still a sexual relationship? I ask because sometimes when we look back, it's easy to focus on the negative and forget that every relationship has its ups and downs, good times and bad. There is no such thing as a perfect relationship or a perfect spouse. We all have flaws and we all make mistakes. We all hurt each other sometimes. And while your experience sounds incredibly difficult, it also sounds like it had some good moments. Perhaps instead of trying to rewrite the past, it might be helpful to find a way to accept it. Of course, this doesn't mean that you have to forgive him for not saying thank you or appreciating you more. You don't have to pretend that everything was wonderful, but it might be helpful to try to accept that this is what happened, this is what life gave you, and you have to make the best of it now. The first step in moving forward is to acknowledge your feelings. Don't try to push them away or pretend that they're not there. Your feelings are valid, and it's important to allow yourself to feel them. But also know that your feelings are not facts. Just because you feel resentful doesn't mean that your husband was all bad or that you wasted your life. It simply means that you are struggling to come to terms with what happened. It's okay to struggle with these thoughts. In fact, it's a sign that you are a human being who is capable of deep emotion, and that is something to be cherished, not despised. Now, this may be easier said than done, but try to avoid blaming yourself. It's easy to blame ourselves when we're struggling in a relationship, especially if we've invested a lot of time and energy into it. But you have to remember that you were doing the best that you could at the time. You didn't know any better. You thought you were making the best choice for yourself by taking care of your husband, so don't beat yourself up over it. Next, try to focus on the positive. This doesn't mean ignoring the bad or pretending that it didn't happen. It simply means making an effort to appreciate the good things in your life. Whether it's the friends and family who love you, the hobbies you enjoy, or the sunshine on your skin. Focusing on the positive can help you shift your perspective and appreciate all that you have, even if you feel like you've wasted part of your life. Another thing that might help you is to talk to someone about how you're feeling. This could be a friend, family member, therapist, or anyone else you trust. Sometimes just getting the negative thoughts out of your head and into the open, where you can see them more clearly, can be incredibly helpful. Talking about it also allows you to express your true feelings and emotions, and this catharsis can be very healing. It's also important to be patient with yourself. Healing takes time, and it's important to allow yourself the time you need to grieve the loss of your husband and the relationship you had with him. There's no need to rush the process. Take all the time you need to heal, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. While it's important to acknowledge and accept your feelings of resentment, it's also important to let them go. Holding on to anger and resentment will only hurt you in the long run. It's important to try to forgive your husband, not for his sake, but for yours. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning what he did or saying that what he did was okay. It simply means releasing the negative feelings you have towards him, so that you can move on with your life. You can also try to focus on the lessons you learned from the relationship. Every experience, good or bad, teaches us something about ourselves and others. Try to think about what you learned from this relationship and how you can use it to improve your future relationships. This can help you grow and evolve as a person and become stronger because of what you've been through. Finally, don't give up on love. Just because your marriage didn't work out doesn't mean that love doesn't exist or that you woe and find it again. Keep an open mind and be willing to give love and receive it again. You deserve to be happy and loved, and that's possible even after a difficult marriage. In conclusion, it's understandable that you are feeling resentful. You went through an incredibly difficult experience, and it's natural to feel a range of emotions in response. But try to remember that your feelings are not facts and that you deserve to be happy. Allow yourself time to grieve and heal, but don't let your resentment consume you. Focus on the positive, forgive your husband, and keep an open mind about the future. Love can be found in unexpected places, so don't give up on it. You deserve to be happy and loved, and that's always possible, no matter what you may have gone through in the past. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. And please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Remember, you matter.